All right,
really
and
out
we're
of
back.
practice.
Yeah, I know. Did completely thought that was going to happen. All right, yes, we're back. Welcome back to the Lemon Zach Show. My name
Season
is Lem.
2.
Yes, we'll call it Season 2.
The Lemon Zach Show, the sequel.
Yeah,
The squeakquel.
Don't be sad that we were gone. Just be happy that we're back.
And turn the other cheek.
Yeah, come on. Let's not get into all that. Things were happening. I was moving house, changing
I was
job.
also moving house.
Yeah.
I lost my
Boys
job.
were moving into different houses. Yeah, it's been a tumultuous few months.
It's been a crazy couple of months. We've had Christmas, other things. I don't know what else.
Yeah.
I haven't been keeping abreast of like politics of stuff. I don't know what else has happened.
Yeah, and we're back.
Horrible segue.
We're back doing what we've done 3 times before, giving you.
Was it really only 3 episodes?
Yeah, I'm gonna say what we always do. I don't think we can yet say that we always do it. Giving you the updates in anime, comic books, and just general nerd pop culture.
How many times do you need to do something before you always do it?
It needs to. I don't know.
I'm gonna say at least 4.
Well, after this time, we can say this is we've always. What do you mean? We've always done this.
Yeah,
and because it's taken so long, it's spread over 2 years. So we can. I've been doing this for 2 years.
We've been doing this for years. I've literally been doing this for years.
Yeah. No one can say anything to us about it. It's our craft now. Really haven't talked about my craft. I've been podcasting for years.
It's like they talk about putting in 1,000 hours, but I really think it's about the amount of years that you put into something. That's where you get like, the real
1,000
grit.
hours. If you do it in the first hour and then somewhere a bit in the middle and then do the 1,000th hour. As long as I was intending to do it all that time.
It's not like
anyway.
It's not just like the 1,000th hour that you're about. Yeah, you're right. We're getting.
That's when it clicks. That's when it.
You start something, and once you've done it for like 999 hours,
it's like, oh my god, I'm still terrible at this.
And suddenly, just like, oh, I can juggle.
Yeah. What if I really give it my all in that last hour? Okay. So today we're going to be talking about. Obviously, I'm going to put some time codes down in the descriptions, and you can skip around to whatever you want to hear. First, we're going to talk about the new trailer for The Boys Season 4. I want to quickly talk about that new Velma cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Then we're going to talk about last season's anime, which is, some of them are still going. But yeah, just some highlights for me. So I wanted to talk about Chainsaw Man, My Hero, One Piece, Spy Family, Bleach, Mob Psycho, and if there's any
the big ones.
Yeah, if there's any you've got, we can drop those in there as well.
Well, obviously, I want to talk about Blue Lock.
Oh, of course.
It's kind of the only thing I want to talk about for the rest of my life.
And,
my wedding vows would be about Blue Lock.
In a relationship, you can't be the number one egoist.
I'm going to make you the best striker in the world.
Then I wanted to talk about just maybe each of us give our top anime of last year. Then we're going to talk winter season, what's coming up. It's kind of already started. We're like 2-3 weeks in. And then big topic this week, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which I finally saw after missing it in the cinemas because I just couldn't get my shit together.
Ooh.
I watched it
last
week.
You've
last week? Maybe 2 weeks ago now. It's still, yeah, I want to talk about it. All right. So, let's get started. That Boys trailer, which I'm not going to lie, I don't really remember because I watched it a while ago. I might watch it again right now.
Technical difficulties. What the hell was that?
Hello?
Hello?
You're back.
Yeah, what happened?
You cut out and then
I cut out?
But anyway, what was the last thing that you heard me say?
We're going to be talking about Black Panther. And then I leaned in and went, Black Panther, and then I cut out. It kicked me because I was
so it was racist as well. It was so it was kind of anti-black also.
It was bigotry in the truest sense.
All right. So
anyway, where do you want to start?
I said I was going to start with the Boys trailer, which I was just quickly watching because it's been a while since I watched it. But yeah, I just rewatched it, and yeah, I'm no clearer than I was before I watched it.
There's not much to go on.
I have the same comments that I would have had I not watched it at all. I'm excited for it, obviously.
Yeah, of course I'm excited. Like, the only concrete thing that I've heard about The Boys is that the final episode of that 4th season is called Assassination Run, which leads me to believe that some serious shit is going down. Yeah, I don't know if this means that they're going to be literally cool. I mean, from the trailer, you can tell it seems like Billy Butcher is going through the shit. It seems like he doesn't have a lot of time left. So it seems like, this might be. He's already off his rocker, and now he knows that he's dying. So he's gonna be going full tilt. It's going to be upsetting for his enemies and his friends because he doesn't in the classic Butcher fashion. Yeah, he's damaging to all those who are around him. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. The trailer didn't get me hyped though, but because it's hardly even a trailer. It's like a teaser, isn't it?
It's just a bunch of stuff happening. It's a bunch of scenes that they didn't mind giving away. Which I guess any trailer is. That's what everything is. Any visual.
You just described a trailer.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of random clips from a movie knitted together to make me want to watch the film. It's a strange concept, to be honest.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's just there's nothing coherent to be gained from it. But yeah, I'm excited.
I prefer trailers like that. There are trailers where they don't give everything away all at once, all at the start.
But I don't want to
be told. I don't want to be told what's going to happen.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't really want spoilers, but I want you know what I'll say the perfect trailer is?
What?
The Endgame trailer.
Oh, you're such a fucking Marvel sycophant.
It is. It's the best trailer I've ever seen. You don't know what's going to happen, but you know it's going to be crazy. And then everything you thought was going to happen, it was so different when you get in there. It was perfect. Perfect trailer.
I've mean to bring this up. I think we should talk about this at length at some point. Because I've been hanging out with a lot of film snobs during my master's degree course. Marvel has come up a lot because it's it's one of the cinema giants right now. The franchise has become a whole.
Every other movie and TV show is a Marvel one.
Yeah, and people the film connoisseurs, I hate it, or the cinephiles, as they like to call themselves, which isn't. I mean, it's not. Cinephiles. In this climate, it's not something that I would ascribe to myself. But they all hate the Marvel franchise so much, and I can. And to be fair to them, I can see why. Some of their complaints are valid. I don't think that's a reason to hate the franchise. Yeah. But I'm just saying we should definitely get into that.
It's the same way. It's like if I love fucking meat. I'm a restaurant critic. I love meat and I've got a degree in the tastes of meats and different cuts of steak and whatever.
I've got an A level in beef.
I'm going to take a bite of the Big Tasty from McDonald's and be like, this shit sucks. But hey, yo, that shit slaps. For the average man, it slaps. And, even you, as a meat connoisseur, you can tell why people like the Big Tasty. They can tell why people like Marvel movies.
Yeah.
But they just don't, they're like, I've tasted the finer things. I could never go back to something. For me, in terms of, actual movie making.
Yeah, for me, it's not about, in terms of actual movie making, yeah, it's very well done. It's high quality, it's good, writing is good, characters are fleshed out.
Yeah.
The main complaint seems to be that every time the sort of the arc of the story is the same, which is most people's basic complaint about the Marvel franchise. But then it gets me thinking,
it's based on source material.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're getting so upset that the good guys keep on winning. That's what that's what happens in all of the comics and stuff.
And it's because if you watch a standalone movie or whatever, yeah, it might have a few tropes, but by and by it's going to be a completely different story coming from a completely different person about completely different things. The superhero movie genre, and Marvel specifically, are all written by the same team of writers and editors over the course of 60 years, and have it became like a culture of like the type of stories that are told and the way they're told is down to like this just big conglomerate of people creating these stories, and that's what it's being based on. So of course the arcs are going to be similar, that you're going to see the tropes rife through it.
But also, on the other hand, it's also about the money aspect of it. You see, what we've been talking about is like how cinema it will change once it's required to. That's what Hollywood does. It evolves, it changes, it shifts. But right now, because for like the past, like, I don't know, well, probably not since Iron Man, for the last 5 years maybe, these films have been making big, huge money. They're going to keep on making them in the same way until they stop turning a profit. So as long as they're still popular, like the arc isn't going to change. But then again, what I would say about this stuff is that it's like, I see what you mean. Like, I guess the overall arcs are the same. Some similar things are happening. There's origin stories. Then there's revenge plots. And then of course there's the end game, which is it's just a different thing entirely. That's a hill I'll die on.
Yeah.
But I do think that with these things, the devil is in the details. You know, it's the slight changes, or like seeing your favorite characters come to life. I think what happens is, if you're not a fan of Marvel,
if you don't have a comic book background,
then I'm sure it's going to be a lot easier to hate it.
Said it like it's profession. You don't have a medical background. If you don't have a comic book background, then I'm sure a lot of stuff goes over your head.
Yeah, I mean, I majored in DC, but I might have a minor in Marvel studies.
To be fair, it's like 35% Easter eggs from comics. That's like a big part.
That's why people enjoy it.
But now it's gone on so long that it's Easter eggs of other Marvel movies that have come out, like having Tobey Maguire in and Andrew Garfield. Like, we've gone so far into comic book movie culture that an Easter egg from 20 years ago is actually another live action superhero movie.
Very fun.
Also on that, I'd say like the implication that they're stagnating the industry by making all these huge blockbusters is just like, it's not the case. Like, there's loads of innovative stuff coming out, and also even within the superhero genre, you can make any like genre of movie. Like, She-Hulk was like a literal like sitcom. You've got Wakanda Forever, which like hard hitting action drama.
Surely,
but then
you've noticed like how in the past few years the things that are coming out they've been gearing towards like a superhero. Like, superheroes are in right now, and that's why the media is getting flush with superhero stuff. Like fucking Riverdale had a season where they all had superpowers. Don't get me wrong, I never touched that show with a 10-foot pole. When I saw that,
I tried to when I heard that happened, that they all just randomly got superpowers. I watched season 1, and I honestly, in my wildest dreams, could not fathom how they get to superpowers. I must find out.
I tried. That's the fucked up thing. I tried Riverdale. I got like 4 episodes in, and I was like, how could they possibly awaken that hero from this? This?
It's confusing.
But yeah, I know. But all I'm saying is, like,
it's the big money. It's the big money right now for sure.
Yeah, the thing is, like, all these shows. Like, have you seen this show Extraordinary on Disney Plus?
No.
It's fucking funny, but yeah, it's just like another. It's like another like superpower one.
She's like the only person who doesn't have superpowers.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen the trailer.
Yeah. It's very funny.
Look, superheroes are cool. Yeah. Everyone needs to stop getting so upset. Anime's in, superheroes are in, because they're sick.
Yeah,
they've been
true.
sick, and everyone else is just catching up.
That being said, should we talk about Quantumania, the trailer?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Trailer. That trailer actually has some stuff.
Off the back of the first thing I want to say is like the music for that trailer it fucking slaps hard.
Yeah, everything's looking a lot more dramatic.
Because obviously, Kang's involved now. Black King.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gonna. I don't even know. Again, don't know where they're taking this. We'll talk later more about like how I felt about Phase 4 in general, but like I'm very excited for what's upcoming, like everything they've got planned. I trust in Kevin Feige.
Yeah. That sounds like a quote from the Bible.
Yeah, he's got that
Trust
hat
in your
firmly,
Lord and you shall be delivered.
That hat is firmly secured. And it's leading us in the right direction, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess my main concern is you know, Iron Man's gone, Captain America's gone. Well, Captain America's back, and he's black now.
And he's black now.
I don't know if you heard. That's how they're
Falcon
gonna get.
Just stole his name.
Comes to cinema.
Oh, the blacks are at it again. Just stolen Captain America's shield. He's stolen his name, and the woke left are just gonna let it happen. oh, the tolerant left.
These liberal cucks are just coming in and just giving away Cap's shield to a black man of all.
Joe Biden. No, let me finish. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They planted the vaccine. They've given Captain America's shield away to a black man.
He's probably using.
I wasn't asked about this. I wasn't asked. I pay taxes. Shouldn't I have a say in this?
They've taken the shield to the hood, where he's probably using it to scalp drugs. To scalp drugs to underage teens. This is why I say that hip hop has done more damage in recent years.
Oh, Captain Woke.
Oh man. Instead of the star on the shield, it's just the right fist, right? Anyway, yeah, Quantumania.
Yeah, yeah. That it looks crazy. I like how Ant-Man is
finally getting pressed.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously his life is always like pretty tough, but now he looks like he's finally dealing with some serious shit.
I like the unsubtle recasting of his daughter. Just no word about it. Nothing. Just it's a different person now. Not even doesn't look anything like her. Recasted.
Yeah, mate. Nah, parallel universe, isn't it?
I like when
timeline B still.
I like when they all get sucked into the quantum verse with the convenient plot device. I like that. You can just even from the trailer, I can just tell it's like, oh my god, the thing, we've made the thing. Oh, the thing could be dangerous, and they're like,
don't make fine. Sure you don't. The thing is overloading.
The thing, we're being sucked in by the thing.
The thing is going nuclear. Someone stop the thing.
Yeah.
I can't go back. My wife was sucked into the thing.
It's like, yeah, you'd think Hank Pym would be a bit more cautious of making these things after he lost his wife.
He's crazy.
For literally ages to the things.
To the same thing.
Yeah, the same thing.
To almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm more just
excited.
Like here's what I think. I think the reason people complain is because superheroes don't get the shit beaten out of them enough. Like, for example...
he looks like he's gonna get his shit rocked.
Yeah, for example, like, take Invincible. Mark gets the shit kicked out of him, like, often. Like, all the time.
More often than not. He wins, like, 3 fights in Season 1.
He rarely wins. Which is what I like, because then there's always, like, a matter of, like when he got... spoilers for Invincible Season 1. When he got fucked up by Battle Beast... in that fight in the building. I was like, oh my fucking god, this is my favorite.
Then he gets angry.
Ever.
He gets angry. You're like, oh shit, he's about to turn the tables. Doesn't.
Fails.
Does not.
Tables remain safely where they are.
Set. Yeah.
Tables are not allowed to be turned.
Exactly. They're taking some. The West are definitely taking some anime influence now. Like it's getting a bit harder for the heroes. It's like we want to see some, a bit of struggle. We need, otherwise, where's the tension?
Where's the stakes?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the stakes have been raised. Alright, next. I really want to just briefly talk about the Velma show on HBO Max.
Yeah, you can tell me all about it, because I ain't seen it.
It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. The amount of vitriol I've seen online is...
People hate it. People hate it a lot. It got one of the lowest Rotten Tomatoes score ever. Probably ever.
What is going on? It's fine. It's like... It's quite funny at points. It's It's like average. And it's got some really cool animation in some bits, actually, as well. I like the clip I kept seeing of, like...
does she lose her
420. She said something about 420 and then... she says, "Oh, isn't that code for for adults who still watch cartoons?" People are like, "How dare they insult the very audience they attempt to take money from? I'm sick of these fucking pigs. The woke, the tolerant left. Oh,
These liberal cops.
They're canceling all the animation shows and making fun of the people who they have no respect." I'm like, chill out. Veins popping out.
It's not her fault.
It's a joke. It's just she's just saying they're just saying that people who smoke weed watch cartoons.
Same people who watch South Park and find nothing wrong with all the terrible things that they say.
But it's like, exactly. And then like people kept, another tweet I kept seeing was like how dare she kiss her when she's having a panic attack? If you want to see a real panic attack, go watch Puss in Boots 2. Like me settling in for my 5th viewing of Puss in Boots 2. Oh, that panic attack scene.
Oh my god. Literally just, I'm having a panic attack just thinking about it. It's also Puss in Boots 2 was an absolutely fucking goated movie.
Yeah, but Puss in Boots movie is goated. But I would say the panic attack is, I mean,
I don't have that many opinions.
Yeah, I'd say it's obviously top 5 panic attacks that I've seen on screen. He's also a cat, and it's like his hair starts standing up, like, because that doesn't happen to a human being.
That doesn't happen to you?
No, my fur doesn't stand on end. Just
don't get me wrong. It makes the list, of course, but I don't have. I don't have that much information on.
I don't have a deep pool of panic attack references. It was just so funny to me that people were like,
if you're looking for a real panic attack,
excuse me, as a panic attack connoisseur,
these
Puss in
fucking
Boots 2 blew this out the water because that's what they were going for.
Like hurricane chasers, fucking. If you want to see a real primo panic attack, just go straight to Puss in Boots.
HBO, they're in the boardroom the next day. It's like, "Sir, you're not gonna like this." Like, what? Puss in Boots 2. They did a panic attack scene. Like, no, Velma's sunk. We've got canned Velma, obviously.
I mean, I feel bad because I wanted this show to the show to be, good.
Yeah, and
critically
one of my
acclaimed.
favorite actors, Glenn Howerton, is in it.
Oh yeah,
and
Glenn Howerton is good.
Yeah, he's sick in it, and I think it's good, and it's just it's being dogpiled. Like, I think obviously it started by your usual racist trolls who are upset because the characters
Shaggy
are black now. And whatever, the people are lesbians or bisexual or whatever. But then I think it's just people have just piled on it because older people just hate things that are different. Like, where's the talking dog?
Oh wait,
they told you.
Is Scooby not in it?
Yeah, no, they said from the outset it's Velma's backstory about how she started Mystery Inc. And it's a completely different retelling. It's like it's a made up story, just using these characters as a vehicle. Like, it's not Scooby-Doo.
Well then, yeah, I guess that's always the issue when you're taking something old that people have feelings about. They're gonna complain no matter what you do. I just wish they wouldn't complain in such a force. There was such a thought. Like, there's no way it's getting a season 2.
Yeah,
it
is. It's poorly. They renewed it anyway. So they don't care because loads of people watch it. They don't care if you hate it.
Fuck Twitter.
They're just looking at the metrics. There's this literally, it's like the way that Sony ended up re-releasing Morbius because they didn't actually read into. They just saw everyone was talking about Morbius, so they just re-released it. Like HBO, they just checked the analytics. They're like, how many people watched it? Like, everyone watched it. All right, season 2. They didn't ask any more questions. Like, everyone watched it. Fine.
And you never need to ask more than that.
Yeah, no. So they don't care. So all the people hate watching it have actually given it a second season.
I mean, I saw people on Twitter begging people not to hate watch it because they probably knew this exact thing would happen.
Please, turn off your screens.
We can stop her. She's not strong yet. She hasn't reached the height. She's yet to reach the height of her power.
All right, I'm gonna quickly get a drink. Hello.
Hiya.
Oh, and to all the viewers, this is my new house, my new flat. Me and Jordan live now. This is any Jordan Teresa stands watching. This is going to be her new setup, I think, for her podcast.
And any Zach County fans, this is where I live. all three of you.
All right. Yeah. Anime. We love anime. Let's discuss. Last season.
And here's why.
Popped off. Last season popped off.
Last season.
Chainsaw Man first.
Last season was probably an incredibly strong season. I think.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best we've seen in recent years. Strangely left out of the Crunchyroll Anime Awards for some reason.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah, not. It's just because I guess it came late at the end of the year, and there were some overwhelming ones in the summer season.
I mean, yeah, you can talk about recency bias, but also the ones in autumn were the best. I don't know.
But what about Attack on Titan?
Yeah, Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer are always going to get their fair due though, because those things were just Demon Slayer was fucked up. How good Demon Slayer was. But we've spoken about this already. We're talking about last season, the autumn season that didn't get its fair due. Then obviously, first we talk about Chainsaw Man, which was, again, I want to start with the music. So they had like a different ending by I guess semi-famous Japanese bands for every ending, and some of them were absolute, and I hesitate to use this phrase, absolute doggone slappers.
Yeah.
Like it was
absolute bang-a-langers. Bless
pure
them the
unadulterated, pure unadulterated music is what they were.
Yeah, the music and just anything that Mappa's putting out, music's going hard.
The animators at Mappa also aren't allowed to go home, it seems like.
Yeah. One Punch Man, I think, such a beautiful artistic adaptation.
You said One Punch Man.
Sorry, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
I'll cut that out in the end. Chainsaw Man.
Cut that. Cut it.
Chainsaw Man was actually such a beautiful artistic adaptation from the source material. I've not read it. I've seen some.
Oh, so you have no idea what you're talking about, then?
No, some screenshots. I've seen some screenshots. I see them all over
exactly
Twitter.
Exactly like the manga. I've never read it. It just seems perfect.
I know, but I'd seen because when I heard that this.
I love the Harry Potter books. Never read them. God.
when I heard that it was coming out, I obviously I looked it up. There were loads of screen caps going around, oh, this is gonna be sick, and the art in the manga is pretty crazy and real huge gothic set pieces and stuff and really cool out there stuff, and it's just hit the nail on the head. They kept the artistic style, but also giving it a really nice color palette and it's so it looks real smooth.
It looks cinema level, which is what I like about it most.
The only thing my only gripe with it is that the fights were good. I liked the use of CG, even though I thought I wouldn't. But I think the fight choreography itself was a bit lacking. It's just
don't be
wasn't
silly.
The fights.
That fight with that devil who had the long hair,
the katana hair. Oh
no. The one where he couldn't get his after he just finished fighting the bat, right?
Yeah.
And the fight with that lady devil with the long hair and all those limbs and stuff.
Yeah.
That fight choreography was some of the best I've ever seen.
I'd say that was good.
It was thrilling. It was dynamic. It had all of the right stuff. Voice acting was incredible.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. But I think I'm saying that the fights are well animated. When they do a flip and whatever, it's just not very complex. Is what I'm saying. It's if you look at it's just coming off of the back of last season, Demon Slayer, coming off the back of what we're seeing from One Piece at the moment,
right?
Some real flashy stuff, something a move, just a move here and there that makes you go, ooh, that. Well, you got to rewind it, ooh. What did you just do there?
Chainsaw Man had those moves. I'll give you another example. When Aki is fighting the Ghost Devil and all those hands.
Yeah, when he's fighting, that's what I'm saying. That could have been some more. He just jumps on one, he runs up the arm, and that's one of the ones that
he's dodging, he's ducking, he's weaving, he's diving, he's doing all the stuff we want, and the hands are coming at him.
But what I'm saying is
complex enough.
At this level, I shouldn't be able to be this looks just like Sasuke fighting Orochimaru. And this stay into the game. There should be some moves in there that I haven't seen, especially from Mappa. I expect some moves like if you look,
let them rest.
Put Demon Slayer aside. When like Captain Levi fights the military police. Yeah. There's stuff going on in that, like that's what I'm talking about. Like that kind of movement, like some flips, some jumping off walls, using the space around you, camera.
So you're saying something that elevates it from the manga, something that sets it apart, something that's like
exactly, not just
more like dynamic.
Not just exactly, that's what I mean. Yeah, so adding some dynamics, a bit of fluff here and there, some steam, some movement, some lines. You know, like when they change up the art style and make it all bendy and whatever to show how fast they're going and stuff like that. You know, could add a bit of flair to it more. Yeah, maybe not the choreography yet. It lacked a bit of flair, some of the fight scenes. But overall, I loved it.
Favorite moments that stood out to you from the season? Get some Lemsip or something.
I loved the whole episode where, obviously spoilers for Chainsaw Man.
Clearly.
The whole episode where that huge gang that the Gun Devil has put together just starts killing off all of the demon hunters.
Oh wow.
And when they're in the calf and they're like, "Who's that guy?" Pulls out a gun, just pull. Everyone's gone. Like, whoa. Like, my guy.
Did you see all of those the edits of that scene?
No.
It was like when he pulls out a picture and it's like, "Do you know who this is?"
Yeah.
And it was like there are just fucking so many people like putting up absolutely fucking terrible stuff, like references from other anime, like putting up JoJo's reference and just being like, "Do you know?" Like, no, it's like, one of them was like, "Do you like Madoka Magica?" And he was like, "No." And then he pulls out the gun and shoots.
Yeah, and so that's one of my favorites. When Aki and the Chainsaw Man, Yuji, is that his name? Nah, what's his name? I'm blanking on his name.
His name is Denji.
It's too similar to Yuji. That's why I kept my brain's like Yuji. It's Yuji. I'm like, no, it's not. When they're just kicking that guy in the balls after they got him
that's
tied
easily.
up. And then when Kobeni became the goat for like 30 seconds
for no reason, also
just took me completely by surprise. Like at first I was like, okay, obviously she's meek, but she must be actually quite strong. Then I was like, nah, she's just weak.
She's simply got to be the worst.
Yeah, she's just weak. And then
I knew she was my favorite for a long time. Although I've seen some disconcerting things.
She's so funny.
Yeah, she's just very hilarious. Disconcerting things on Twitter that, like, some raising very good points. People who are in love with her are like, "Oh yes, I love it when my waifu is terrified." fucking
just constantly nervous.
Because she's extremely uncomfortable all the time.
Yeah, speaking of fights, just adapting the source material and not living up to what like animating is supposed to be. We should talk about My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
the recent season first core. What the fuck?
This
is it. This is your moment. You know what they're animating right now? This arc is like, this arc is like fucking. This is like them. This is like Period, whoever had Naruto at the time, doing Naruto versus Sasuke, and it looks like shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Everyone is fucking fighting Shigaraki with all his fucking powers. Deku's going all out. All the heroes are there. And all I'm getting is just freeze frame stills from the manga, coloured in. They like move. It's like they click and drag a still image of Bakugo across the sky and then do a still image from the manga. Like, what the fuck is going on?
It's not. It's disappointing in a really strange way for me, because like when I read this in the manga, like when I was reading the manga of My Hero, I couldn't stop. I couldn't put it down.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, okay, the new season is coming out. I have to stop reading this manga so I can fully incorporate this legendary season of anime into my being.
Exactly. I thought it was going to change the world.
Yeah, and so far the best thing I've seen is like when he's fighting Shigaraki, when he does that like bap 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 thing. That three chops down. That's the only well animated thing. That was good.
And the first episode when the bunny lady is fucking up all those.
Mirko goes so hard.
That went hard. I watched that first episode. I was like, oh shit.
I'm so excited. Why would you blow your budget on that?
Hold on. Where is your budget? It's one of the biggest anime and manga of all time.
Someone's pissing away their capital. I don't know who it is.
How has the quality dropped so much? Like, I think, to be fair, I think they're the same studio that is, not Mob Psycho. Who else? The Bleach one? It may be, but I might be making that up.
But I think Bleach looks fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Bleach bled all their budget. But how is it like? I'm like, this quality's full. How is this the same anime? Remember in like the second season when he just like does like a front roll with a piece of metal and a rope and slams it into a mine?
Yeah.
And that was like the best shit I've
ever seen in my fucking life.
Well, and then meanwhile, we've got like the 4 strongest heroes flying around, people getting stabbed. He's using full 100%. Best Genist is back, and I'm just like unmoved, emotional. Like it's just doing absolutely.
I wonder if. No, I know it's not my fault because again, to harp back on Demon Slayer, to harp back on Chainsaw Man, like there is a way to do it. There's a way to make someone stand out of their seat and go, oh fuck.
It's called animation. It's called animating the fight. They didn't animate any of the fights.
It's actually a Japanese thing. It's called anime. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's super strange.
They just colored it in. I'm so confused.
Yeah,
I still love the story. Like it's as hype as that. The story wise, it's as hype as it was in the manga because they didn't change it. They just colored it in. But yeah, hopefully I haven't watched any of the second core yet.
Well, because nothing's really happened yet. It's next couple episodes when stuff is supposed to start happening, but I don't know if it will. Judging from what I've seen already, I might just start reading the manga again.
Expectations are low. Yeah, I might exactly. If it carries on like that, I'm just gonna go back to the manga and finish it that way. And I finished the Haikyuu manga the other day because of the upsetting news of the movie.
We need
the
to
final
talk about
arc.
Why do they do that?
They're doing that a lot these days.
Why do they do that? Like, it's just everyone knows that if you're making a show, a beloved show, the only thing that people want are more seasons. They want that week-to-week action. Nobody wants your fucking movie.
It's just because.
It makes me so angry.
Demon Slayer did it, and Demon Slayer did it and confused everyone. Because what Demon Slayer actually did is they made the movie, and it was incredible. And then they also turned that movie into like 5 fleshed out episodes.
Yeah,
and released that as well.
They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that for Haikyuu. They're just going to break it.
So what they're doing now, they're like, we don't actually want to make a movie as good as that, but to make sure that everyone sees it, we'll make it the only way you can finish your season of anime that you're watching. So everyone has to see it then.
It's petty.
It's kind of disgusting.
It's small and it's conniving.
It's late stage capitalism once again, fucking me in my rear end.
These fucking bloodthirsty Republicans coming over here, stealing our jobs,
pinching every penny out of my pocket.
And
you like this, do you? You like this thing that we made?
At the expense of my enjoyment.
You've done it now. You've gone and done it now.
It's your fault for enjoying my media.
Oh, you love it. Oh, did it change your life? Oh, did this bring you happiness? Well, that will be your downfall. Give me everything. Give me your wallet. Empty your pockets now.
Empty pocket. Run your pockets.
Empty your pockets right now, and then I'm gonna draw this character getting fucked by me with all your money, and you're gonna watch it. That's it. That's the end of the series. That's
the last chapter of this manga.
Yeah, that's how we ended it. And you paid it. You paid for it. You paid to see it, and that's it. That's all you're getting.
I'm very afraid for what this is going to be.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well.
But I know I'll watch it.
Follow suit.
Maybe illegally.
Imagine the last arc of One Piece is just a movie.
Oh, I'd kill myself.
imagine that's where we get to.
It's like it's no. I couldn't. They wouldn't though. They wouldn't.
That would be the worst thing to ever happen, probably to anyone.
The amount of yeah, discounting all of the horrible things
Just
that are
anything.
happening to.
I don't think anyone would be more
around.
upset than I would be in that moment than anyone in history. No, I think
Countless genocides. And you think when they announce that the final series of One Piece is a movie, you'll feel the same level of anguish.
Worse. I'm more anguish. Okay, what else? One Piece.
No, Blue Lock.
Blue Lock first.
Yeah,
we've got a lot to talk about. I wanted to say Blue Lock for last.
That's a good point. It's just I haven't been doing much One Piece recently.
You're not. Yeah, then we'll save Blue Lock for last. The one you're most excited about.
Yeah.
What One Piece have you seen?
One Piece is fine. To be
what?
honest, look.
What?
I'm saying that I haven't been. There's just so much. There's so much nothing. There's so much nothing that happens from episode to episode, and I just think I know they're trying to take some time, let the manga get ahead, so they actually have content to animate. But I just think if they didn't care about that, if they sorted their pacing out, you know how much of a thrill ride One Piece could be from week to week.
Look.
Rather than just me watching fucking Momonosuke run around.
Okay, look, there's a lot of padding. The padding is definitely an issue.
It's too much padding.
Because they've stuck to a weekly format, and they're kind of stuck in this.
And I commend them for that.
Nothing they can do about that point. But
that just means there's not a lot keeping me there week to week.
It's too. Yeah, then don't watch it week to week. Wait and then catch up. Two episodes of padding is a fair price to pay for the best episode of anime of all time.
That's
they keep releasing it every 4 weeks. They release the best episode of anime of all time. Episode 1016.
It was a good episode. It was a very good episode.
The Yamato flashback into Luffy arriving on the roof with the red rock, with the past of everything he's ever gone through the entire series, playing the original We Are. Oh my god! What? I came and cried and pissed and shit. It was crazy. I watched that so many times. I've watched that 8 times. And then the fight on the rooftop. Jesus Lord Almighty.
Yeah, I think I'm not really I'm not all the way through that first fight on the rooftop just yet.
Oh, see, then we can't even talk because fight on the rooftop. Rooftop isn't where it ends. Then you haven't seen Zoro do his thing.
No.
You know what he does?
I know what he does.
goes Ashura mode. Then Luffy fighting one-on-one and discovering Conqueror's coating. Spoilers for the One Piece anime, by the way, if you weren't already aware.
You're terrible at this. All 3 of our listeners are going to be appalled.
I'm too hyped. I've been watching animation breakdowns. Because they brought in a whole new team basically for the Wano arc, which is why it's just
I read that as well.
Hitting crazy right now. This French guy called Vincent Chanzard, as apparently he's just a god, a character animation god. The way the YouTube videos I've been watching.
Too excited about something.
The YouTube videos I've been watching is so funny because it's the guy he always talks like this. And often you think he's going to go like this, but then he doesn't, and he keeps talking like this, and it starts driving you crazy because there is no resolution. And then he'll be talking.
It's musical, honestly.
And then he's talking, and he'll be like, and obviously this scene was animated by God Among Men, Vincent Chanzard. Just so casually, that's just how he's referred to.
Vincent Chanzard can have my babies.
Yeah, it's just I wish, because I kind of I'm a bit unprepared, because I wanted to note down my favorite scenes from recent One Piece episodes, and the animators all worked on them, and show you, because there's a pattern of there's a few dudes out there who are just putting together some of the best shit.
Oh, you put together your notes.
Yeah, but
you're not with lines going.
Yeah. But you're not fully caught up, so there's no point. I'm telling you, the padding and because you've read the manga, if
I
it's
have
getting a
read
bit
the
too
manga.
paddy, just skip through a little bit.
I don't.
If it's
I don't
like
if
it's an episode, if it's one of those episodes when Nami and Usopp are running away from Ulti for about 20 minutes, you don't have to watch all of that.
You mean most of them?
No, look, it's 3 episodes of padding. Oh my god! In the most recent episode,
Haven't seen
Zoro stood up. Zoro's up. Zoro's up. Man's been
And
down.
about.
He's up. Him and Sanji versus King and Queen is it's unreal. Come on, you're missing history.
Okay. You've bullied me into it. I guess I'll watch. I'll start to catch up.
Yeah, I've caught like I was planning to do like a little catch up a little bit and then keep myself at least 3 episodes behind. It was so good I accidentally watched all of it.
Very
I just
little self-control on you.
I just recently did a One Piece rewatch so that I could have a backlog of episodes to catch up on. And now here I am again. My next One Piece rewatch is pending.
Don't do it. There are other anime that you can watch. All right. Have you even seen like Bungo Stray Dogs?
Yes.
Have you been watching the new season?
I didn't realize that was out this season.
Yeah, they didn't fucking advertise
I thought it was next season.
No,
yeah.
it be coming out. It's obviously I'm gonna have to rewatch the entire thing because I barely remember what happened. Like last season that came out was like in 2019 or something.
It's been years,
before all of the madness.
Before the world changed.
Yeah.
Before the world went crazy
and everything changed. But, did we do like a news part? We didn't talk about what the next season of Attack on Titan is going to be called.
I don't know what the next season of Attack on Titan is called.
It's like Attack on Titan final season part 3, The Reckoning. Something fucking stupid like that. They just keep on adding on adjectives.
But then apparently apparently some of it's going to be a movie also.
Don't do this. Why did they keep on doing this? Nobody likes it. No one likes
season,
it.
Part 3, the final season,
the
Reckoning
movie.
the movie.
The movie.
The movie. Yeah, I mean, but I'm very hyped for that. But we'll talk about that more in anime to come. Right now, we've got to talk about Spy Family.
Yeah, Spy Family is a good anime. Like I don't know, like
that shit slaps.
Yeah, I don't know, like I don't know what else anyone want to say. Yeah, it's cute, it's fun, it's funny.
Yeah, it's actually really funny. Yeah, the jokes be hitting. I love an anime where the jokes actually really be slapping.
Yeah, I used to wonder about that. How long do you think it takes to like get to become aware of like Japanese humor, like in anime?
Yeah,
because at the start I didn't get any of the jokes, but now that I've been watching for a while, I actually find the shit funny.
Because they have quite a particular style of sitcom humor. I'd say which is more it's not very like modern Western humor, but it's kind of more similar to like like 90s slapstick.
Yeah,
like Fresh Prince is what I'd say.
I was gonna say Friends, but like turned up to 11.
Yeah. So, 90s more slapstick kind of big. But I remember because when I first started watching anime, like, properly, like, when I was, 14, I tried to watch Gintama, and I did not find it funny at all. Like, I didn't get it. Konosuba as well, when I first started watching anime, I didn't get it. And then,
Konosuba's so
after, a couple of
years,
years, I found Konosuba hilarious, and then I rewatched Gintama, in my 20s, and I was like, this is maybe the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
But to be fair, I've seen clips from Gintama. I think Gintama is just fucking funny.
It's like certain it's like a Japanese style kind of humor.
I think it's the
you need to be aware of a lot of tropes as well. Yeah, as well as the timing is a bit different. You need to be aware of a lot of tropes. It's quite reference heavy. Like they reference other jokes that you would have seen. Like this is like a classic joke. Yeah, well, I swear, I said the same with Western comedy. It's just very so you got to
know what you know,
the culture. Yeah. Okay, have you seen the new Bleach?
Yes, I did. I watched it all in a day and a half because I couldn't put it down. I had schoolwork to do and I couldn't put it down. The fight between what's his face, Yohwak and
Yohwak
Ryusai again. What's his name? Genryuji. What's that dude's name? Genryusai.
The head captain Sama.
Yeah.
Old man Yama.
Oh, Yamaji. He is a G, to be fair. That was fucking crazy.
Woo!
I can't believe they pulled the old Naruto, but it was just a Kage Bunshin. Like at the end, though, like I can't believe they did him like that, because fight was incredible.
He was like, it's not, and then from the beginning, the revamped OST for when Ichigo's fucking it up. I love that.
I love to think that it's labeled Ichigo fucks it up.
Yeah. And then that whole first fight, and then when he just goes, Ban Kai. I'm like, damn.
Oh my God.
It really took me back. To be fair, because I tried to watch Bleach ages ago, like while I was watching Naruto for the first time, and I dropped it because it just stopped hitting after the Soul Society arc. But I read it last year in preparation for this coming out, and I was like, damn, like the artistry, the kibutite, like most of my backgrounds on my
the what, sorry?
On my laptop, most of my backgrounds on my laptop are just
you said a word, you said
kibutite. That's the author, that's the manga.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah so yeah, just throwing out words. Kibutite. Yeah, most of the backgrounds on my laptop are screenshots from the manga, because he's just an artiste. But a lot of what the anime just didn't bring in is like really artistic and like subtle stuff that he does. Like every chapter, the title of the chapter and the number will be written on something that's inside the panel that's happening. Like they'll have it like written in blood, like in an episode or whatever, and like the way I can't remember what show it is, but shows be doing that.
Yeah, they do that.
So this recent season of Bleach started doing that and stuff like that, and just it's like do stuff like, like someone will be talking and it'll like cut to like the wind blowing through someone's hair, see it from their back.
It's that flare that you were talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And like the anime didn't used to have that, but this season of it, whew, they really I think it is the same studio that did Hero Academy this season. I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, you definitely should, because that will explain a lot of my misgivings about Hero Academy as well.
Studio Peria.
Same one?
What season are we on?
6 of My Hero.
6. Oh no, they're Bones.
Well,
Who's Peria? Oh no, it's Boruto. Yeah. Boruto is...
Well, Boruto wanks hard, wanks off. I hate Boruto. Have you seen all those clips of Sasuke fighting dinosaurs?
And it's like Crunchyroll posted it, like thinking it was hype. Like Sasuke eliminates all the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are extinct now, thanks to Sasuke. Like, yo, what?
What? Yeah, like what? I don't think I'll ever watch this show.
If I was planning to watch this show, you've completely
turned me off it. I don't want to see Sasuke eliminate Sasuke Uchiha. Fighting dino. No, it sounds like a fucking child's fever dream.
Yeah, and you know what it is? It's like, it's so disrespectful. It's like, how you're not allowed to draw like images of
Jesus,
of Muhammad. Oh, yeah, you're not allowed to draw Muhammad. Yeah, because it's like disrespectful to Muslims. And like that French cartoonist did it, and they bombed their building or whatever. That's how I feel about. You've got Sasuke, my Sasuke, the original bad boy, and he's fighting a fucking Diplodocus.
Literally the first bad boy. Shanking pterodactyls. It's an insult.
It's actually so disrespectful. I can't even. It makes me livid.
Yes, Mob Psycho.
Yeah, Mob Psycho.
Finished.
Only 4 episodes into this new season.
Oh, it finished splendidly.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's why I said briefly, because I don't know too much. Animation's obviously on point.
Yeah.
Music. I love the new music as well. The new OP and the ending. I love his new attitude. I'm on the episode where he thinks he's getting popular.
Yeah, I know.
I love when anime characters say that. Oh my god, I'm in my popular face.
I think I'm in my popular face. I've been saying that in real life when I was on my kid. Someone's like, oh my, am I on my popular face right now?
Could it be? I've also been watching the YouTuber Totally Not Mark.
Yeah. We speak of him often.
Yeah. He's doing a Mob Psycho series at the moment.
Oh yeah.
He's
Any good?
Yeah, he's first. Yeah, really good, really good. He's done an hour one on season 1 and another one on season 2. So yeah, check those out. Those are very good.
I think
all you listeners, you check that out as well.
All 3 of you.
Love that guy. He's my favorite YouTuber. Second favorite YouTuber.
After
Jordan Teresa is my favorite YouTuber.
Yep, got it. Nice. If I was with you right now, I'd give you a high five. That was a brilliant. That was a brilliant save.
All right, and then now we can talk about. Now we can talk about Lock On. Blue Lock this.
Right. Listen to me. Blue Lock is the best anime. Well, no, let me not get ahead of myself. Blue Lock is the best manga of all time, right?
Right.
The anime is right now. It's doing its best. It's doing its best.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, and I know this is going to be, it cannot compare to the pure majesty that is the manga.
Really? So I'm loving the anime.
The anime is very good.
I'm loving the story. I'm loving the ridiculousness of the story. I'm liking
a bit crazy.
The animation of the shots, and I'm like, I'm just like
here's the thing.
all the stylizations.
The one part that I will say is that really lived up to the manga for me was Isagi's goal in the game versus Nagi and Reo.
Yeah.
Versus I think it was Team X.
His direct shot.
When it all came together, his direct shot, the animation for that is what is in my mind what the animation for the entire thing should be.
Oh right, yeah, you should. It should be at that level.
That's the only way it could live up to the majesty that's in my mind.
What do you think of the CG level?
CG is a bit. It leaves something to be desired, but
yeah.
Honestly, but from when I've noticed it, it's been for seconds.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think they're using it too much.
Yeah,
it's so I'm loving it. I think it's sick. I love all the stylizations of when he's thinking the puzzle pieces and stuff and all that stuff.
Imagery the imagery is probably the reason why I love it so much.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is that, and this is the most nitpicky thing, I don't like that his aura is green. It's just not. Now I like.
What did you think for him? I prefer the white that Reo. Is that Reo? Nagi.
Yeah, for me, it was the black. In the manga, it was always black, and that felt more like ego
sinister
to me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what made it so fucking edgy. If they just kept it black like that, those black outlines of his eyes. Oh god, the drawing, the coloring on his eyes has been incredible.
Yeah, I love the eyes.
That's been insane.
But so what I'd say is that when I rewatched Haikyuu before I started reading the manga.
Mm-hmm. I also rewatched Haikyuu, by the way.
Yeah.
On a whim.
But going from the anime to the manga, I found it quite jarring, kind of having to do the motion of the ball and all the extra bits in my head, just seeing the panels of the action shots, and it kind of detracted away a bit from it. But to be fair, Haikyuu does very beautifully do a game of volleyball. I've not seen anything quite like the way a game of volleyball is done in Haikyuu.
Yeah, the way that Haikyuu is animated made me try out for my university volleyball team.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking, oh my god.
The sounds, everything, the sweat moving, it's crazy. Yeah.
The team on Haikyuu are, they're above and beyond. So that's an unfair comparison, I'll say.
But but what I'm saying is going from the Blue Lock, so you're saying the manga is way better. Is the anime not at least surpassing it in the action kind of phase? You're saying Blue Lock is the best manga ever, even being it's a sport manga in print?
Yes.
Does the action hit?
The action slaps. I mean, even if it was just the action shots, the way that these action shots are drawn, you can. Yeah,
you're telling me he doesn't. You feel the movement.
You can feel the energy coming out of the page, out of the screen at you. Now that's what I think.
One Punch Man kind of Murata drawing.
Yes, that's what I think is missing from the show right now. It's that there's hype. Obviously with the Saki shot that I mentioned earlier, there's that level of spice and hype should be applied to every single moment.
Oh, so you're saying that even the manga does it even better?
Yes.
Than the anime.
Yeah.
The action.
Every single moment. For example, okay, most recent episode. They're against Kunigami, Chigiri, and Rhea, they're doing whatever. When Nagi scores his goal, like in the manga.
Oh wait, I haven't seen this episode.
Okay, well, you know that Nagi scores goals. I'm
Don't
just saying.
spoil me. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, when Nagi scores his goal, like in the manga, for me, I was like, oh wait, that's that part in the manga. They just
brush over it.
Well, they don't brush over it. Like they focus on it, but in my head,
it didn't give you the same.
In my head and my heart, it's like, whoa, but that was a big time.
Yeah,
almost a big time rush for some reason. But
when
they do it big time.
Yeah, when the season's over, then I'll definitely.
Here's my thing, though. What I think they're doing
I'll definitely check out the manga.
I think they're saving. I think they're saving up for the final match. I think I'll be content. I'll die happy if they save their budget for the final match.
Okay.
Because that's all I really need.
Yeah.
And then going on from there, it just gets even more insane.
Yeah. I like to give Blue Lock a 2-week buffer. Like I like to watch them 2 at a time because it leaves me very hungry for more.
Have you seen?
It's very Moorish.
Have you seen? Have you seen him in the? You saw him finish
when they gained
Naruhaya and Barra.
When they gained that Barra guy, and he stole Naruhaya's move to complete himself. What? When he just disappears out of sight.
So yeah, that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. That's why Blue Lock is the best manga of all time, and hopefully will be the best anime.
It's going into Blue Lock. I don't know where I read it. I must have got my wires crossed. I read that it was a new manga from the guy who made Haikyuu. So I went in expecting like a nice buddy, like soccer's about friendship and all this stuff. And the first episode, it's like, fuck your friends. If you trust them, you're a pussy. This is why you never won a World Cup.
The defense.
Fuck the niggas that you came with. Fuck you. Like, this is why you've never won a fucking World Cup, pussy. Like, whoa.
Damn.
Like, damn. Damn. Yeah.
All right.
I think
now that we're hitting the hour mark, maybe we should move on to the main event.
All right. I'm going to do a quick wee. All right. Wakanda Forever.
I mean...
It's got, like... Let's talk about this movie.
When I saw it in cinemas, I thought that it was perfect. There was... In terms of the context of how it came out, all of the things that happened, the stuff that happened in it, I thought the choice of music, how long it was, I thought everything about it was perfect.
Yeah.
It's one of the few movies that I would call at least a 9 out of 10, if not higher.
Yeah, I fucking love this movie. So, just cinema. It was fucking cinema. Like, just, exactly, the context around it's, I guess, like, I was, like, for a lot of people, like, the first fucking huge black-led superhero movie.
Black female-led.
Recent time. But I mean, like, the original Black Panther.
Oh, the original Black Panther, yeah.
And then became one of the highest grossing Marvel movies, made $1 billion, and, like, what that meant just for, like, the culture as a whole. And then to lose him, like, such a shock. And, like, the way it's been handled, like, I can't even imagine having to work on, like, the project, like, having to rewrite and then just
heart-wrenching, honestly.
Like, doing this, like, funeral for someone on screen as, like, a performance where, as you're actually mourning this person. Like, I think it was just handled so beautifully, and, like, the funeral itself really reminded me of Granddad's funeral in Nigeria, like, and the way Africans do their funerals, like, is quite different from the Western way of, like, it's very bright and, like, loud music, and it's more about celebrating.
It's more,
it's like celebrating the life, like a bittersweet kind of thing. Like, obviously people are crying and whatever, but it's like a weird juxtaposition with, like, the party music going
and
on,
people are
and
dancing and eating this food, and
dancing. Yeah, it's quite, and it was just like so powerful and just like so accurate, kind of like a lot of the depictions of, I think I'd say they take a lot of it from West African culture. Like, I don't know too much about, like, other regions of Africa, obviously, because we're West African.
Yeah, but I could see I too could see the similarities.
Yeah.
It's probably the reason why Mum was in tears throughout the entire
Yeah,
the entire
exactly. Yeah,
movie sequence.
yeah, because Granddad died quite recently, so it must have been like.
I just, oh gosh, this makes me so upset. But also, I think some people had complaints about this movie, obviously, because they're racist or sexist or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just think, I think the way that also it gives you such it's tragedy, yes, but also it gives you such an interesting view of now this story of this this coming of age, this stepping into a brand new role, this filling of shoes that are truly so massive. Not just not just in terms of the Black Panther,
in the movie,
also in the world, becoming the Black Panther is
outside of the movie. Letitia Wright having to step up and now fill the void that Chadwick Boseman has left. Like, after heading one of the most successful MCU movies of all time, like, he's the reason, one of the most popular characters. Fucking, like, people, he can't go anywhere without people doing the Wakanda Forever. Like, that's just like huge fucking superstar, incredible guy as well. And now he's left this hole, and they're having, and like, Angela Bassett fucking acted her ass off. She fucking stepped up to the plate.
Angela Bassett was incredible. First Marvel actor to be nominated for an Emmy.
Yeah, for Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar. Sorry, oh my god, she was so good.
Yeah, it was fucking one thing I'd say about the movie, a bit too long. I don't think it needed to be that long.
No, I think
I love to see a bit of Martin Freeman. I love a bit of Martin Freeman, but him and the Cruella de Vil-esque woman, the Seinfeld lady who's gathering the Dark Avengers or whatever.
Yeah.
Seinfeld lady who's sowing the seeds for Thunderbolts.
Yeah, okay.
Like, whatever, like, those scenes could have been cut. Some stuff could have been a bit shorter. But yeah, that's the only thing I'd say is a bit long. I think getting to like the middle bit. So I love Riri Williams. I can't remember the actress's name.
She was a very good cast. I almost screamed when I was in the theater and I saw her. Yeah. Obviously I knew what the fuck was going on, but the only person I had to talk to about it was our mother, who didn't. Yeah. She doesn't know who Ironheart is. I don't think she has.
So exactly, I like how she's got like Keke Palmer type of energy. Like, I like, she like good comedic timing and like just naturally quite funny and like likable. But then I did have kind of like a "how dare you stand where he stood" moment when I saw her in the Iron Man armor. I was like, "Excuse me, his grave is still warm. His body is still warm.
His body is so cold. It's been so many years.
His arc reactor is still warm. You dare wear my father's suit
Tony
in
Stark
front
does
of
have a heart."
My dad just died and you're wearing his armor? Really?
Oh man.
Like, I could for a moment. But what did you think about her then upgraded Iron Man-esque armor from Wakanda? I did not like it.
No, I didn't like it. I thought it was clunky.
I thought it was too smooth.
What do you mean? No, it looked way too like chunky. Like,
yeah, but like the shape of it is wrong, definitely. But like, you see, like, she's making Iron Man stuff. I'm tired of all this nanotech stuff. When he used to, suit in a briefcase type shit. Suit in a briefcase, Tony Stark. Suiting up in his garage with a bunch of robotic arms.
I want a briefcase, motherfucker.
Yeah. I want to see some plates, some divots, and like some screws
some
and
real
bolts
machinery.
Where the weapons are coming out.
Yeah, I guess
like
that's what you
just
get.
A smooth.
That's what you get when you're dealing with this futuristic technology, man. That's what you get. You get your smooth.
It's too smooth. Like, I understand they don't need to use practical effects anymore, but make it look like it could be some sort of like a mechanism moving, not just this glowy goo that solidifies. And I love the. We paid these actors so much money that you're going to see their faces every time they speak, even if they're wearing a full battle suit. The mask opens up. Well, I guess this is it.
Are you sure?
It's like, just don't give them a mask.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
It's fine.
What do you think about Namor as a villain? His backstory?
First of all, hot.
Everybody was complaining that they took away his massive dick, and I think they imagine that conversation with the director of CGI. Where it was like, "Oh no, we're gonna have to reduce."
Can we do something about the?
Can we do something about the elephant in the room?
Penis. More the elephant's trunk, as it were.
We have to do something about the penis. penis? This movie is a 15. We have to do something about the penis.
Penis. A man has died. We can't have your huge John swinging all over the screen.
Yeah, when I watched it with my friends, everyone found it so freaky because his wings on his ankles were so
the way
gross.
What incredible, beautiful adaptation of Namor. Like a fucking ridiculous villain made up in the 60s, an underwater fish man with a slick-backed black hair and wings on his ankles who wears a green leotard, and they turned him into a sexy angel sea god. Like, it was crazy.
Stop calling him sexy like that.
But he was terrifying. He was terrifying and hot.
And gorgeous, yeah, he had it all.
Yeah, it was. I loved and I liked the story of it all. I liked the kind of like his overconfidence, kind of like my army will come and fuck you up, and like giving them time, just being like
he didn't know that Wakanda was forever. In his defense,
he's like, and it's like they're like, you've lost your protector, you've got you can't do anything. Then the Black Panther was back. And boy, was she back
when Michael B. Jordan showed up as the one. Relax.
I forgot about that. Yo.
When he showed up as the one that she called, and I knew that in her heart and soul, she was the one who called him ancestor, one of the former Black Panthers. I was like, yeah, because I was wondering who it was going to be. For a while, I thought, I mean, her mother did show up later.
I had like a fear in the depth of my heart that they were going to do some ghoulish, like CGI, like
a fucking
deep fake. Chadwick Boseman back in. I was like, no. Oh god.
Fucking two-pack
Angela
hologram.
Bassett, surely. Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh my god, please let it be Angela Bassett. And then it was Michael B. Jordan. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, she's about to get shit done.
And I was like,
come on.
And it shocked me in the way that it made so much sense from
exactly.
Like what she was feeling. How her story was progressing. And when she was telling them Barker, she was like, I want Namor dead. And you're going to help me. I was like, whoa.
Run me his wings. Run me his ankle wing.
Give me a wallet.
She chopped it off.
Oh my
God. Chopped off his little ankle wing.
Their final fight we need to talk about. Some of the hardest shit I've ever seen. Obviously, pretty baller to fight the fish people in the ocean already. Just as a rule.
I was like, hey yo, in the sea?
Pretty fucking baller. But then traps him in the thing. She's fighting on the beach. You know, and this is what I'm telling you. You were talking about earlier about like Western things taking shit from anime. When before have you seen your hero get stabbed through the fucking stomach?
Yeah.
And pull herself.
She's got to snap off the spear
and pull herself out. That's like...
But then it got MCU again straight away when the nanotechnology just fixed it.
Yeah.
But that was hard. That was so hard.
Demon Slayer is hell.
Yeah.
It's so blind.
Exactly. Exactly. It's so Demon Slayer coded.
But I'm trying to think of the show. Like, what anime was it where like that actually happened or something? There was like some show where like he got stabbed and like pulled something out, probably healed immediately. Yeah,
I'm trying to think, but I think I know what you're talking about. It will come to me.
It's giving me Naruto, but I don't know why. But yeah, that's when I knew that. This is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, I didn't think after like. The things that I've experienced in my life, like things I've experienced in my life, like seeing the 3 Spider-Men on screen. I didn't think anything could make me feel this many emotions. I didn't think I could feel so powerfully about a movie since I saw No Way Home. Like, and this is a much better movie than No Way Home, by all accounts. And I'm like No Way Home was is a pretty average movie, but just what it represented and the things that happened in it, I was like, this is a feeling that I'm not going to get in another cinema experience. Lo and behold, the MCU's done it again.
I think that is what we like about the MCU. The MCU, it's not, it's by no means, well, sometimes it is groundbreaking cinema, but it's by no means, art or whatever.
Yeah.
But it makes me happy.
Sometimes it is. And like, exactly, they've got
this movie,
under the desk. Yeah. They got a little button under the desk.
They call Kevin Feige
all the serotonin in my brain, and sometimes they just press it.
Sometimes they call Kevin Feige, and it's like, oh yeah, we gotta make them cry.
Yeah,
make them cry.
Make them come piss and shit right now. Like they hit it. Like no. Like we'll go a good year. Nothing will make me feel anything. I'll be despondent, and then they'll just be like, How about the best thing you've ever fucking seen? Just real quickly, just something. What about if we hit you in the childhood?
They whisper it. They whisper it in your ear.
Yeah.
How about the best fucking movie you've ever seen in your fucking life?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like,
Would
I was
that be,
like,
would that
okay,
be something
like,
you're interested in?
like I'd come down off Endgame. I was like, okay, the last few kind of MCU movies, yeah, they've been all right. Yeah, blah blah blah. And like, Tobey Maguire's back. Oh my god! Oh,
Who said that?
oh.
Kevin.
And then this one again, like huge. Shang-Chi as well.
Mm.
Like one of the best kung fu movies I've seen in a long time. Yeah. But I will say that the rest of Phase 4 has been lackluster.
I think now that Kang is in the mix, it'll probably start to turn around.
I know, but they told us about Kang ages ago.
Yeah, and it took a while to
then
get there.
Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Midness, so mid.
Didn't you say that you liked Doctor Strange in our
it.
second? Oh, that was before season 2. Character development, character development and stuff.
I liked it. I liked the movie. Very mid though. Like, was not a multiverse of madness at all. Nothing mad about. There was a few multiverses. Doctor Strange in a few multiverses. Yeah. Thor: Love and Thunder.
Doctor Strange.
I love the aesthetic of it. I love the aesthetic of it. And
hated everything else.
And the soundtrack. The story is can't even comment on the story because it is
too many kids.
Paint by numbers.
Just too many kids about. Just why you got to have so many children in your movie?
Yeah,
it's annoying.
Like it's lackluster all in all other points. Like it didn't.
I
Live
mean,
up
apart
to
from the fact that
been.
it is a movie for children, I should.
I suppose.
Yeah, but I just like too many though.
It's for me too. It's what else came out?
I don't know.
What else was Phase 4? I like She-Hulk.
She-Hulk was fine, more than fine actually. She-Hulk
found
was
it
good.
funny. Yeah, it was a good comedy. People didn't really realize what it was. It was good. She-Hulk was really good. I like that. But yeah, Phase 4 as a whole has been lackluster and kind of lacking direction. Not really told us much.
I'm sure something will change soon.
It kind of feels just like a buffer for.
I think once this Ant-Man
for
film,
the bigger projects.
Once this Ant-Man film comes out, there'll be
a
heading.
surely blow the lid off of everything.
Once we know the true horror that is Kang, I'm sure things will change.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't have much more to say on Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Apart from the fact that I fucking loved it. That last fight scene,
post-credit scene,
which was it then when
T'Challa's baby named T'Challa?
Yeah,
I kind of like that. I thought
that was a beautiful scene.
So you're like, I was like, oh, so you're preparing for your new Black Panther. I see. He's going to go through a portal, or Kang's going to punch him or something, and he's going to become a new adult actor, and that will be the Black Panther. He's named T'Challa. There's going to be like T'Challa, like, okay, now we have, because they're like, what are we going to do? Will we just have Shuri be Black Panther for a while? Not even for a second. And like the next time you see that guy,
he's going to be
he's going to go through a portal. Exactly, he's going to go through a portal
or
something. Something's going to happen. Yeah,
I don't know. I think Shuri did such a good job.
Am I being too cynical?
I think you are being a bit too cynical.
But she didn't even stay in the kingdom. And M'Baku's the king now.
Yeah.
She doesn't want it.
Yeah, she had her revenge.
I'm hoping that the Ironheart series, the suit will be different. Because they didn't let her keep that Wakanda suit.
So it's definitely going to be different. I wanted
to build something. She needs to build something.
Because those building scenes in the original Iron Man trilogy were some of the best scenes.
Yes! They need to play Led Zeppelin. Not Led Zeppelin. AC/DC.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll play that or they'll have like her version of.
They'll do a hip hop version.
I said a hip hop hip. Here you don't stop. You get it. Oh god.
It'll be AC/DC, but there'll be 808s in the background.
Someone's spitting over it.
Yeah.
I am. I mean, I think that's going to be well decent.
I think the Ironheart series is going to be good. What else is coming out, Marvel-wise? Daredevil.
More Daredevil?
Yeah, new revamped Daredevil, soft reboot Daredevil.
How soft?
Disney Plus. They're not going to do his origin again.
Okay.
And I think it's going to have the same characters from the Netflix series, or some of them. Because, you know, Kingpin's back after Hawkeye.
Yeah.
They brought Kingpin back from that thing. And he's back, obviously, from She-Hulk. So, yeah. They're going to be fighting in his Disney Plus series.
Good. I've been waiting to see a little bit more of Matt Murdock, to be honest. I liked him in She-Hulk.
Yeah, I like the lighter side to it. I liked him. He can do a bit of comedy.
And he's so blind.
Yeah. Oh my god, so blind.
He's literally so blind.
Okay.
I think we've done all the stuff for our...
Yeah, this is and just a little bit of news. George Cottle, he did the stunt. He was a stunt coordinator for Black Panther and Spider-Man: No Way Home, and he will be on Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3, that's coming out at some point.
Yes, I assume.
It is.
I assume.
They're making that movie.
It will be made, yes.
They're going to release it.
At some point.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll be as good as the first Deadpool, though. Because that was, honestly, just a game changer. Yeah.
Yeah. I think him being in the MCU it's just got a lot of...
That's going to be a big bump in... Oh, God. I can't wait to see
more money,
Ryan Reynolds and Tom
and it's
Holland.
Just more jokes as well. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, he's so good.
He's good at everything.
Ryan Reynolds is amazing. He's also the perfect Deadpool. Like, it's perfect casting.
I think
I can't even speak. It's perfect casting.
You just come.
Oh, one thing before we get to Comic Book Corner, the One Piece live action. The poster dropped.
No, not interested.
You're not going to give it the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not interested. I'm not giving it. If I see,
have you seen anything about it?
Sorry, I was like, just shut up for no reason. If I see a man stretch like Reed Richards from the Fantastic Four movies, I'm gonna kill someone.
Okay.
I'm not interested. I'm not giving it the benefit of the doubt. I probably won't even watch it.
First thing I want to tell you. That movie came out in 2002, and that's pretty good stretching CGI. So imagine where we're at now. No one's tried to do it since.
I don't like you getting your hopes up for this. It's not going to be good.
The casting looks fucking lit. Everyone looks like the characters that they're cast as. They've done the full casting list. I'll send it over to you. The guy who's playing Sanji, blonde British guy, he's been practicing kickboxing. I follow him on Instagram. He's doing flips and kicks. This guy's going to be doing his own stunts. Guy who's playing Zoro, Japanese dude, sexy, looks fucking cool in this fucking Zoro thing. The guy who's playing Luffy, a little bit annoying, but definitely got Luffy vibes. I'm telling you, it's looking good. They've built the Baratier.
Okay.
I've seen pictures of it. It looks fucking sick. I'm telling you, from what I've seen,
I hope
we could be onto something here.
I hope you're right. But here's what I'm saying though. Here's what I'm saying though. Do you remember the Attack on Titan live action?
Yes.
Remember the Full Metal Alchemist live action?
Look.
Remember the Dragon Ball Z live action film? All right. Every time they do this to us, we get hurt. I will not allow myself to be hurt again.
One Piece has the power, and it's got the money behind it. It's got it's outsold Spider-Man and Batman.
Sure.
It's like they're not gonna treat this like it's a Dragon Ball Z, which was like when that movie came out in the 2000s, people didn't even know what an anime was. They just knew Dragon Ball Z. They're like, have you seen Pokemon? You've seen Dragon Ball Z? That's it. That's all people could cite. They didn't put any money into that. They casted it wasn't. Look, they made them white. Come on, look. I'm telling you, this is different. We're entering a new age. We're about to get some respect. Oda he's working on the live action personally. He's overseeing it.
That's maybe the only reason why I'd give it the benefit of the doubt.
After you've seen I'm going to present the evidence to you. After you've seen what I've seen,
okay,
you might change your mind.
Fine. Next week,
the guy who's playing Usopp looks so good.
So next week, you can present the evidence to me, and I will systematically refute every single piece of it, but beyond a shadow of a doubt.
I just need you to not look at a picture of what the Going Merry looks like. That's. Don't look at that.
Oh, do you mean the pirate ship that the pirates are going to be riding on in the live action? I shouldn't look at the pirate ship.
They've done the head of the Going Merry very wrong.
Yeah, just... In the meantime, I guess we should head over onto Comic Book Corner.
Yes.
I haven't been reading any comic books.
Sorry.
You're looking at it again, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm going to send it to you. I have...
Actually, no, I lied, actually. I started reading Ultimate Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah?
From the start.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love that. Are you going to do the whole Ultimate?
I've basically already done it. I mean, well, I did the parts that I was interested in, and like all the big events.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm in late stage, like after Secret Wars, basically.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Does it still? I thought they.
What the actual fuck is that? That's disgusting. It looks like it's made of cake batter. What's wrong with his neck?
Why is the goat's face doing that?
Why is it screaming?
Why is the goat in so much pain?
It literally,
I don't understand.
Like, instead of Googling the Going Merry, someone Googled goat head. Someone heard goat head ship prow. And then fucking, oh my god, that's terrible. Fucking hell. It looks so soulless. Imagine that's the Going Merry and it starts talking to them. Oh god.
It'll just go, oh!
Oh, no, yeah, no. Already a big no for me.
Okay, but look at the Baratier.
Well, yeah, what have you been reading?
I have been, so, as I said, I've been finishing off Haikyuu. I finished that off. Fucking lovely manga. Made me sob.
Baratier does it very good, by the way, but continue.
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to fit that into one movie.
They won't.
Maybe two. I don't know how.
They won't.
No idea.
It'll be a huge
You need at least 3 movies. You need at least 3 movies. Or maybe just a season of anime.
Oh, wow.
They could actually, if you did one of those.
If only they thought of that, eh?
Yeah, if only that was possible. I've also been reading... What have I been reading? I caught up on One Punch Man. So the post-Garrow stuff has been going on. It's hilarious and also fucking sick. I have a few... I'm going to get back into my Spider-Man. I've got a few omnibuses on my Amazon wish list. Like, I've been looking up like which were the best runs of Spider-Man, basically, and just got omnibuses of those authors' runs in my wish list. I'm also going to read the Fantastic Four... Oh, I can't remember the author's name. But it's an omnibus, and it's basically just before the most recent Secret Wars.
I see.
And basically, because the Fantastic Four are a big part of that, and like Reed Richards basically rebuilds the universe and stuff. So
yeah, I do. I've
got this.
I'm trying to get into like the aftermath of Secret Wars from like a Reed Richards perspective. I'm looking for where to find.
Oh yeah,
that.
I don't know what the Fantastic Four have been doing since Secret
I guess
Wars.
It's just like Future Foundation stuff.
Yeah, I read all the. I need to find out where they're like. What's the deal with their kids?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Like,
fucking,
they're insanely powerful.
I don't know a fucking
kids.
thing about their kids.
Yeah. So also another comic that I'm going to start reading is called 8 Billion Genies.
I wonder what it's about.
Basically, comic starts with.
I love stuff like that when like the shit just does exactly what it says in the tin. Like in this recent anime that came out called Trigun Stampede, the main villain's name is Million Knives, and his weapon of choice is, you guessed it, a million knives.
I need to start watching that because that looks good.
It's working insane.
That's a CG one.
Yeah, but the CG is more than decent.
Yeah. Is it a reboot or is it a continuation?
It's a reboot
of original Trigun. Okay, yeah, I'm going to check it out.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Also, just like another thing, this is like completely random.
Yeah, 8 billion genies.
Oh.
Wait, 8 billion genies. Everyone on Earth gets a genie that can grant them one wish, and they all get it at the same time.
Whoa.
It's just comics about the chaos that ensues after that.
Oh, okay, yeah, that kind of sounds sick.
Yeah.
Let me write that one down real quick. 8 billion genies, okay. But yeah, I was going to ask you, are you like into Gundam at all?
I like the concept. I've never watched any of them though.
So you need to watch The Witch from Mercury.
Okay. What is it, a movie or series?
Series. Came out last season. It's already confirmed for season 2.
Is it? Do they continue on for each other? Is it like a fate
I think it's a fake kind of thing. They're not all like interconnected. This is like a standalone Gundam story, but honestly, it's like a newish one. And I read it up on it. People are saying it's like a really good introduction to Gundam as a whole. But like, I'm just saying, like, there's an end of credit scene on the last episode that I think it tentatively changed my life. So I'm saying you should definitely watch it. And of course, you got the classic, lesbians, which is just just an anime, just a classic anime trope. Makes anything watchable. That's how I learned about golf.
The LGBT.
Yeah, I'm an ally.
Okay, and then just so before we go, I guess I'll check the email, see if we've got any letters. No, but I did get an email from YouTube saying that Ralph has subscribed. Thank you, Ralph.
Yeah. Good on you, Ralph. Thanks, Ralph. We really appreciate it, obviously. This episode goes out to Ralph. That'll be the name. That'll be the name of this episode.
This one goes out to Ralph.
Shouts to Ralph.
Shout out to Ralph.
It'll be season 2, episode 1. Shouts to Ralph.
Yeah. All right. So we'll guess we'll close it off there.
I mean, nothing else to talk about.
Thanks everyone for listening. I've been Lemuel Kayani.
I've been Zachary Kayani.
And this was the Lemons Action.
I guess we'll see.
Thank you.
I mean, I guess we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
We have to start seeing it next week.
Next week.
We have to start
next
seeing
week.
Next week.
Let's go next week.
Yeah, we can't.
I'll edit this over the weekend. We'll be back again on next Friday.
Yeah, we can't.
Next Thursday.
Now that we've started up again, we can't have another 6-month gap.